Hello and welcome back to Silksong. We are in the deep docks once again, and we're gonna try to explore it. Look at all those rosaries, almost 300. I'm rich. More rosaries than I've ever had before. Only been playing for about 5 hours. I think the original game, full playthrough, you would expect to be around 20 hours if you were going fast on your first go around. My first playthrough on Hollow Knight, I think I took around 70, so probably a little bit longer than the average, but maybe let me know how many hours you took on your first playthrough. It'd be interesting to compare. But we're still at 5 masks, how many you start with, and no weapon upgrades or anything like that. But let's jump in here and get to exploring these docks a little bit more. I feel like this area is a little bit more my speed. And I haven't really been commenting on the soundtrack specifically. Maybe because I have been talking this whole time and haven't really been able to give it a good listen. But for some reason it seems like it's more groaning sound effects and kind of ambience over melodic arrangements. I don't know. Maybe that's just my perception. But I did buy the full soundtrack in the game bundle, so made sure to support Christopher Larkin, because he does good work. I think he did also the sound effects for the enemies and stuff, so every time you hear a ding like that, he probably did that. Now let's try these straight pins. Ooh! The environment actually blocked the straight pin there, which I did not expect. So these destructible, like if I shot a straight pin at this, it would block the shot. Maybe even one of these. So let's do a test here. Let's shoot a straight pin. Oh, of course, the donut falls down. I don't know. Maybe if we find another one of those, we'll test it again. Let's see. I've seen this sign before. I don't exactly know what it means, but since it's pointing to the far fields, it might be an indicator of a new area. Not sure. But let's, instead of going up and around, let's go down here and see what's below. So here it gives me kind of a sewers vibe. Like a Royal Waterways kind of vibe here. Oh. Did not mean to walk into that. Despite what it looked like. Oh. I'm not sure if those cause an explosion or not, or if it's just walking into them hurts you. But I seem to be walking into them consistently, so I guess we'll try to avoid doing that. Okay, so I don't know if there's something to the, looks like there's something to the right. Not sure if that does anything. But here was our bench, so we'll heal up free. And then right. So I think this is the gate we saw from the other side. Cool. So, just keeping my eyes peeled for secrets. Oh! Hello? That looks like a floating bench right above me. Who are you? Oh, small pointy bug. Why do you bother us at our work? The sound of your craft called me to investigate. What is your duty here? Are you a smith of some kind? A smith? Hardly so crude. We are Forge Daughter. How can Pointy Bug not tell? Ours is the ancient line, an honored role. These docks and lands around are fortunate to have our skills. If you are as talented as you suggest, would you lend me your aid? I've lacked for my usual tools, and I suspect you could craft fine replacements. Also, this is Forge Daughter. Blades and traps, no doubt. We know your type. Of sorts, but maybe strange to call this land. Or maybe strange to this land. Some would likely prove fine challenge for your craft. Humph! Then we'll construct them, but you'll provide the materials and compensation for our time. Whoa. So yet another place to spend rosaries. And interestingly, I could buy a bundle of shards in exchange for rosaries. So it seems like shards are more related to tools, whereas rosaries are more the currency. Interesting how they introduce kind of another style of currency, adds another element of complexity to the game. What do we have here? A sting shard, a vicious stabbing trap. We can build it, just know it disturbs us. These devious implements you conceive to kill. Magma bell. This trinket is our own invention. It wards against the deadly lava and heat around these docks. The workers used to request them of us. Now they've lost the mind to care. Crafting kit. So this looks like a tool, like an offensive tool. This looks like a, oh, I see. So that it has the symbol for the type of tool that it is above it. So this is red, this is green. And then this is something entirely different. Crafting by claw alone produces inferior results. With this kit, you can craft finer, sharper, and deadlier tools, if that is your wish. I don't know how I feel about this voice I've given her. It's a little bit tricky to keep consistent, but maybe if I hear her say another line, I'll figure out a new one. And a shard bundle. To maintain one's tools is a constant task. These shards should be kept close when you travel, that you can repair and replenish as the need arises. Okay, so I don't feel the need for another tool. And I'm not really getting hit by lava all that often. This seems more of a story-related item, so perhaps that should be the priority. But we do have the key from Peb that we could buy. And I do remember seeing, in the early game at least, a place where I could have used it. I'm just going to go ahead and buy this now, though, because you never know when it's going to come in handy. Oh, and I see this requires a craft metal. So, not necessarily just for weapon upgrades, the craft metal could be for unlocking new tools as well. Oh, and they all involve craft metal. All the tools, anyway. Interesting. Let me try a new voice here. A fair exchange... A fair exchange made, Pointy Bug. Now our work calls. Return again if you find need of our trade and talent. What if I talk to her from the other side? Farewell then. If you require our craft, this forge is always hot. I'd expected this workshop too would contain only combative types, but you seem composed, Forge Daughter. You have met the workers? They're all wound up. They still work at their tasks in a simple way, but they're useless for conversation. It's only ourselves and young Ballo with any sense left. The behavior of your fellow workers. I've seen similar. Agitation upon the roads. These docks are not alone in the strangeness of their occupants. 'Tis odd behavior, to be sure, but not for Ballo and us to know. Ours is busy work, and we keep to ourselves. Whatever the goings on of the world outside, no bother to us, as long as our craft can continue. Keep well, forged daughter. I shall return if I require your aid. Yes! Or no. Either is fine by us, as long as the craft continues. I like that attitude. And this is Ballo, I assume? Oh. If you need something, talk to the boss. I'm busy. Oh. Can I mess with him? Oh, yep, that hurts. That's what I was going for.
That's fine.
I think I heard her giggle there. Cool. So we know that farming for rosaries is going to be a really important thing for us to do. But maybe there will be another way to do that without requiring us to just sit there and kill enemies over and over again. Okay. This looks like a simple keyhole. Yes. So, our second. If I had markers, I would mark this area right now, but I don't know where I can find chakra. That's the issue. Because she does move around, and it's not like in Hollow Knight you would just go to the town, Dirtmouth, and you would find all of your map markers in the shop, but over here you kind of have to catch chakra as she moves around. Can that hit me from over here? Whoa. Okay, so that's 2 hits. I can cheese it, though. It almost looked like that was gonna explode. So maybe watch out for that. I can't hit it from below the floor. Oh, no! I thought maybe I could hit him from above, but looks like he's protected. Ooh. Let's try a straight pin here. It looks like they discharge some kind of damaging effect when they die. Whoa. Almost like the mushroom guys from Hollow Knight. Yeah, as long as I don't see a bench, I'm just gonna heal anytime I have the opportunity. We did have that door. So maybe let's see what's over here. It looks like could be a dead end, so maybe worth investigating right away. Okay. Whoa. What are these? I don't think I sustained... Yeah, I don't build up a damage stat if I run. But if I stand still, I probably would. Oh, that's cool. Kind of has its own isolated area of effect. That's cool. Okay, so let's try this. Ooh. Ow. Interesting. Ah, what is this now? Could be a new spell? Okay. I guess we don't get to know. I assume if I open my inventory, I'll see whatever it was. Whoa, a spool fragment. 1/2 of an artifact left behind by the weavers, designed to collect and hold silk. A completed spool will allow one to hold more silk within their shell. Okay, so that's a spool upgrade. And it's only 1/2. Interesting. So there's the spool, and then right above it there's a circular gauge, which could represent something else. But as to what that is, I'm not sure yet. It's cool. There's like kind of like a cyberpunk, not a cyberpunk, steampunk aesthetic to this area, at least to some parts of it. So I want to see, do these guys drop rosaries? No. I don't even think it dropped shell shards. Okay, this could also be a dead end. Whoa. So I've seen the pilgrims kind of in a trance state. I said one of the pilgrims was vibing before. They could be calling out to whatever's at the citadel up there, or they could be praying. I don't really know. But either way, that could be what these guys are doing. Yep. And then whatever's up there is activating them, or kind of releasing them from their trance. Where's this guy just disappeared? There we go. Finally getting the hang of that. A little bit. Whoa, big chest. Not what I was looking for, especially because I can't hold anymore. But appreciate it. Oh, okay, we could have easily missed these. Oh, interesting. If I run into the chest, I just bounce back. Okay. And then doesn't look like I can go down there or open the way. Could be secrets anywhere. Whoa. Do I attack this door to open it? Interesting. Can't really see on the map what it's about. It almost looks like an eye of some kind. Maybe if I silk spear it. If I can do it one more time and try to... No, I can't. I was going to try to center it on the eye. But, I guess that's for later. So, didn't expect to hit a dead end so soon. I think that was it. What was over here? Right, that was just where we got the spool shard. Or fragment, whatever. Ooh. Very close. Oh! I didn't mean to. I was trying to catch the ledge and jump before. before it came around, but I wasn't quick enough. Okay, so we'll just go collect our cocoon. I'm sure it'll be fine. These guys are slow and predictable, so there's really no excuse other than impatience. I'll just wait for it to... I don't think there's going to be a way for me to get around here. Oh! Without triggering it at least one time. So I'm going to go up and let's try to figure out what's to the middle right there. But the music is appropriate. Sometimes there's no music at all. Oh. Which, when you use that in certain situations, it kind of sets the tone a little bit better. Okay, here's another one of Chakra's rings. Let's try the straight pin. Okay. So it doesn't block that. So some environmental pieces block it, but some don't. Okay, making good progress to recouping our rosary collection. Yeah, and to the right here is where I want to see. I think I have been here before. Let's actually handle this guy. Whoa! I don't think I've ever killed one of these before. Oh no, you know what? I have. Ugh. I feel bad. It's not really fighting back. Like, what did this thing do to deserve that? Okay. Doesn't look like we're gonna end up in the far fields, but it's still getting green, so that's curious. Okay, we have more ants. I was wondering if he was gonna pop up behind me, but I don't think that's how physics in this world works. Interesting, they can ignore heat damage. Okay, so we're gonna have to loop around to get to that ant. There we go. Oh, weird. So that might have been a kind of a story-related interaction, where they're just letting us know that the ants are around here somewhere, or there's going to be a trap up ahead or something, because the ant didn't come back, so there had to be a reason. Oh! Again, I don't think that hurts you, but it just looks so intimidating. I want to find out. Oh, this is a shortcut. Yeah, because this is where we were before. Okay, and the Hunter's March is nearby, so maybe that's the reason that an ant showed up. Still don't have a map for whatever this area is, apparently. So it looks so far like the map is going to expand to the left and the right. And there's probably going to be something to the left of the moss grotto there. Interestingly, it's called Bone Bottom when we zoom out, but when we zoom in, it's called Moss Grotto, so I'm not really sure what this area is officially called. But it looks like it's going to expand to the left and right and then build upward in kind of a pyramid fashion. That would be my guess. Okay, so it looks like we explored as much as we could out of the deep docks, and also we didn't explore far fields, but since we're so close to Hunter's March, let's go back there. Might be ill-advised, but still, whoop. The Hunter's March seems like such a small area. It might be deceptively small, though. But I feel like we can possibly scope it out to its entirety. I'm not sure if I could lead that flying enemy over here and access that area. Maybe let's try that? If it respawns. I think unfortunately we're not going to get the chance. Yeah, there it is. Let's try that one more time. Okay, so here it is. We have to take you out. Okay, fair. Here we go. Come on. There you go. Wow, okay, we did it. I think this is just far fields, though. That would be my guess. Or a trap. Let's Silk Spear to start this, just to give us ourselves the best chance possible. Ooh. Nice. Ooh, good shot. See how fast they move. Ooh. Don't have enough to heal up again, but one more hit should do it. Weird. There doesn't seem to be anything else here. I just came in and ruined their their settlement. Is Hornet the bad guy? No, I think this is probably a place we exit from at some later point, because there doesn't really seem to be anything else here. Okay. Well, I was so excited to get that shortcut. But I guess the achievement still stands. Yep, I think I kind of had to tank the hit there. So it looks like to the right there's some kind of building. What seems to be a building. Right, I remember being here. I came in from the left, if I remember correctly. Just above me. So we'll try the right, if I can get there. Okay. Oh! Oh! I did not expect that. Nice. Okay. Ow. He moved forward, which is what hit me. I was trying to, I wasn't sure if he was gonna get up to the edge or not. In Hollow Knight, you could sort of cheese a little bit because they would prevent the enemies from going up to certain areas. So you can kind of stay out of their range and then just attack from far away. But in this game, it seems like they eliminated all instances of allowing you to do that. Okay. So this is a trap. I wonder if we can attack it. Yeah, I'm not really sure how you would deal with this. Even if you knew it was here. Yeah. Okay, we still got hit. That's okay. Oh, he attacked me backwards. Quite the range there. See ya. I'll take that. Okay. Oh, looks like a pilgrim that didn't quite make it. Fell victim to one of these traps. Interesting storytelling through showing. You know, they showed us getting trapped by the cage, and then up ahead they show that another pilgrim fell victim to the same thing, but wasn't quite able to make it out. So what is this? Keepsake containing a precious memory can be used to expand a crest. Expand crests in the crest pane of the menu. And these are... I'm not really sure where the crests... Oh, these are crests. Or this is the crest pane. Huh. I'm pressing A. I can't really do anything with it. Yeah, I'm not sure how... Oh! Expand crest. So this unlocks a new slot for our defensive tools. I assume this one... Okay. So this unlocks a new slot for our offensive tools, and then this one would be our utility. So it looks like these are kind of the equivalent of charm notches, but I can't tell if there's going to be a maximum of 2 for each slot or not. Man, I thought having 3 tools equipped at a time was potentially overwhelming. It looks like they're going to allow us to unlock 6, or use 6 at a time. So, which one would I use first? I mean, obviously, I think utility first, because I have two of these utility tools. So we'll be able to see where we're navigating as well as something else. And then we'll be able to spam the straight pins because we won't have to worry about shard pendants. Or we could equip the magnetite brooch whenever we get that and be able to farm rosaries pretty easily. Cool. But other than that, it doesn't look like there's going to be a way up here. I think this would be the way up to get to that village, or that house I was referring to, but don't have the skill required just yet. I can just clean jump over that gap. There's probably something still up here. Oh, I can make it up there. Oh, that was... I'm about to die. I can cheese it. Good old cheese. Interesting, they took some of the mechanics away, like I was referring to with preventing you from cheesing certain enemies in Hollow Knight, but they still allow you to attack through the floor. Not sure if that was a limitation of the code, or you know, of like the design, or if they intended to keep it that way. All right, let's peek here. Let's use our walking speed. That feels appropriate. Whoa! Someone sneeze? Ah! Hello? Goodness, this is just too embarrassing. Detected even through my perfect cover. What tell? What error? Surely something gave me away. Gilly! It was no one thing, young bug. Your disguise is near faultless. I've merely spent a long time being watchful. Gah! And I'll just have to hope the beasts about don't share such keen sight. It'll be so much harder to accomplish my work if I'm detected or eaten. These are dangerous fields, young one. Not for casual wandering. What task sees you brave them? A treacherous quest, but a crucial one. Upon the last wish of my father, I've taken up the study of these wild caves. These fields still display life and growth, even as the lands around erode to dust. There's a hot harmony here that eludes the gray wastes above and the dry marrow beside. With time and study, I shall uncover why. See here? This old statue? I've been thinking long on it. What clues it might hold? The clawwork seems beyond the other structures throughout these caves. Who was she, I wonder, to deserve such refined remembrance? Hers is the form of a dancer, and the craft is indeed exquisite. There must once have been more to these ants, before the hauntings snared their shells and minds. Conversing is a pleasure, but I must return to my observance. Try not to leave too much of a trail when you leave, please. So she referred to this statue as an ant. I think I've seen this in one of the marketing videos. But I won't say exactly in what context yet, in case someone doesn't know. But that's cool. I love me a good statue. Always thought if I could get my hands on some kind of Greek statue, I'd love to put it up in my front yard. There is a statue place not far from where I live, but I imagine they're not cheap. Let's see where else we can go here. Looks like there's places to the left. And a much welcome bench. Whoa! Okay. Alright. Is that gonna happen again? I don't think I'm gonna like it if this trap, Okay, interesting. Man, there's just traps everywhere around the Hunter's March. I think I disabled it. There we go. Okay. Whoo! You're just finding new ways to remix these mechanics. I mean, trap benches are a classic, but I did not see a swinging sickle coming from the ceiling. Oh. Luckily, I can attack fast enough to hit it above me. Oh. Trying to string together these... Whoa! You can dash downward? I'm just holding... So this is kind of like the Dash Master charm, but it just comes with the Silk Speed. What was it called? I'm trying to learn the Swift Step, the names of these abilities. This is kind of tricky here. There we go. Oh, crunchy. That looks destructible. Never mind, that's just the way it's drawn. Okay, let's see what's over here. I would assume more traps, if my previous experiences are anything to go by. Okay, so we know these are just shards. Oh, but we already maxed out, so let's not worry about that. Oh, there might be something here. Okay. Let's get a running start. Trap. Oh! Okay, I assume there's more to come. Whoa. That guy looks big. He's got like warrior paint on him. Straight pin. It just bounced off. What does that mean if it doesn't even hit him? Is that it? See, they keep showing us these ants in various places, and they either disappear or they try to trap us. So these ants are evidently a very intelligent species. They're kind of like the mantises from Hollow Knight, but maybe even more intelligent than that. And they don't seem to be just driven by the instinct to fight or to prove their strength. It seems they have ulterior motives beyond just doing that. Can't believe there's nothing else here, though. So all of these set pieces seem to be trying to communicate or deliver some kind of message. But what that message is, whoa, that was close. I have yet to see. Okay. I'm assuming at some point we're just gonna get trapped by all of the ants we've encountered so far, and it's gonna result in one big final battle. Or something like that. But it looks like, for now, this is as far as we can go in the Hunter's March. So maybe I'll just head back to the deep docks. Take a sit here. I do want to get the pins so I can keep track of these benches and also the shopkeepers and everything like that, but again, I have to find Chakra, so maybe it's worth going to the far fields next so that I can encounter her. And I think we can just blind faith fall here. Not gonna be too much of an issue. Yeah, down here. Let's jump over this guy if we can. There is potentially a secret up here. I mean, if you can access some area, then if you can get high enough, there could be like a hidden space in the wall. And it doesn't look like it, at least for this one. But in other areas where those bell benches appear, that could be the case. Okay, so we're going... right, that Farfield's exit above us was blocked off. Let's see, going up and around. Just want to make it a little bit into the far fields before I sit at a bench. Well, since we found a bench here, let's actually just do that. You don't bounce off of this one, unfortunately, but anyway, next time we'll explore the far fields and hopefully find chakra, and I'm gonna prioritize buying pins over anything else. And if anything's left over, I can buy a marker or two just so I know where to come back to later. But interesting so far. These 4 areas seem to be kind of encompassing the early game, so to speak, because all of them are immediately accessible. Maybe not 4 areas, but 5 areas, including the far fields. And the left side doesn't seem accessible just yet, but I wonder how big this map is going to end up being, and if it's going to go down any further, because they did say that the map kind of goes upward, or, you know, your general direction when you're traveling through this game is going to be upward. So it would be interesting if they kind of subverted that and had us heading downwards instead, temporarily. So that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.